Dear friends, we are gathered here this afternoon to witness a covenant of marriage between Mark and Rebekkah. We are called to rejoice in their happiness, to be very patient when they make mistakes, to help them in times of trouble, and to remember them faithfully in our prayers and in our family gatherings. Such love requires that you commit your lives to one another freely and without reserve for the sake of a deeper and a wider life together. Seek to become one in mind and heart, as well as one in body, and trust in the living Spirit who will guide and support you on your way.
Mark, I started writing my vows a couple weeks ago while laying in our bed. But if I'm being honest, I've wrote these 100 times over in my head over the last 14 years. Because no matter what we went through, I always knew we'd end up here.
Rebekkah, you are my best friend, the love of my life, and have opened my eyes to a life I thought I never deserved. Throughout the years, we have shared laughter and tears and been there for each other in both good times and bad.
You're my calm, my home, my absolute safest place. But you're also the most loyal, honest, supportive, patient, thoughtful, and occasionally infuriating man I know.
I love so much about the person you are, how amazing of a mom you are to our beautiful children, how thoughtful and caring you are to our friends and family.
I promise to try to use my words instead of assuming you can read my mind. But if you could learn to read my mind, this marriage would go a lot smoother.
I vow to love you forever, to protect, provide, and be present in our beautiful life we've built together.
I promise to be your biggest fan and your loudest cheerleader, to grow with you, fight for us, and always put our love first.
I look forward to raising our children together, building our future together, and growing old together.
I love you more than I could ever put into words, but I'll spend the rest of my life trying.
I cannot wait to see what this life has in store for us. You're my rock, my person, and I love you forever.
Dear friends, for as much as Rebekkah and Mark have made this covenant of marriage between all of us here today, I declare them to be husband and wife. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Mark, I'm proud of you as a son. I'm proud to stand here today as your best man. You found someone in your life who loves you exactly for who you are.
But here's to a lifetime of shared strength, love, and laughter. Cheers to Rebekkah for coming into our family.
In the last 3 years, I have not seen the man that I may have expected my daughter to marry, but I have seen the only man that I would ever want my daughter to marry.
So after a long 14 plus years of Marky and Rebekkah, I am so ready to raise my glass to my two favorite people. I love you both so very much, and please do not ever change.
You've built a beautiful family and a life filled with love, laughter, and patience. I love you both, and I wish you nothing but the best, so please raise a glass.